G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim, where in the previous episode we have been doing a lot of, I was about to say rebuilding. Well, technically we're not really rebuilding the place, but there are sections of the house that we have torn down and we are going to have to rebuild. But the main reason for that is because we're focusing on trying to add the hot tub into this room here. So things are coming along quite nicely, and I'm sort of contemplating as to where I'm going to keep the smelting area. And yeah, I think I've kind of decided that I'm going to keep this section here, and we'll try and actually enclose our smelting area in this upper sort of floor here. So there'll be a separate room here, but we're gonna have to sort of, I don't know, be a little bit careful and be kind of strategic in how we construct the rooms here. I definitely want to make sure that we still have the two windows be able to sort of look outside. But then, is there a point in doing that if this building over here is going to be too big? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let's eat some food. That's the last bit of food that we have on our person. We'll have to get some more. We'll do that later on. And we'll continue building. We don't exactly have a lot of stones. We've got a couple more piles down there. I suspect we're going to have to fetch some more stone sometime soon. And yeah, I'm just trying to think here about whether or not the room needs to be as big as, or this corridor needs to be as big as it is. Because I don't really know if we really need storage in here. Is that necessary? Maybe we can build some storage over here. So before I decide to put a roof on top, I think I better decide whether or not I want to sort of, you know, maybe make the corridor a little bit smaller, perhaps. But we'll see how we go on that front. Let's just add a little bit more here. Yeah, and I think as I mentioned in the previous episode, the plan is we'll have a chimney coming out from this little room here, and I don't think we really need to try and funnel it that way at all. Initially, the idea was that the room was going to sort of sit side by side with, or the hot tub room was going to sit side by side with the smelting room, but I don't think we're really going to do that anymore, and therefore we probably can separate the chimneys. Yeah, how big do we want this room to be? I guess it doesn't really need to be that big, right? So I think maybe that's as high as the walls need to go. And then from here, we can sort of start thinking about roofing, but then we also have the issue of obviously making a pathway to the storage area. So we did sort of a rough plan of how the stairwell's going to go. So let's actually solidify that with flooring and whatnot. And I reckon I'll probably add some more soil just below here. We do need more stone for that though. So let's just gather up all of that stone. And yeah, it is getting real dark, isn't it? Maybe we can try and just sleep through the night. Work with a little bit more light tomorrow. Alright, comfort 13. Yeah, we get 20 minutes rested. It's decent. I was reading some of the comments and some of you guys were saying maybe the comfort level should be around about 16 or something like that at the moment. That's right, I'm not too fussed. I know some of you guys are really stressing out about it. I do apologize if I'm, you know, obviously not really playing to the, you know, I'm not maximizing all of the stuff that I can do. And I'm probably paying for it in a few ways. That's alright. I mean, if I manage to increase the arrested buff even more, then so be it, you know. But 20 minutes is pretty good. Let's see. Let's add some soil. And I'm thinking maybe we just get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, let's get rid of all of this. And then we'll add the soil. And then we'll put them back down. So... So let's just do that first. Now let's slightly flatten this. Yep, that looks good. And then now we can just add more stairs. Yep, happy with that. And we repeat the process there. So more soil. Can I just quickly flatten that? Might need to just flatten that out a little bit. I think maybe we need a little bit more soil here. Okay. Decent, but that's a little bit excessive. Okay, I could hear stuff breaking. I'm not entirely sure where it's breaking exactly. Alright, that looks decent. Let's get that in. Oops, yeah, that's a little excessive. Yeah, this whole placing soil mechanic can get a little bit tricky. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if we're having too much success right here. Wonder if it's better if we put, like, actual walls down or maybe flooring. I think that looks decent. There's a small gap right underneath there, but I think I'm not going to worry too much. We are, in the end, going to have some walls going along this side as well. Yeah, considering the walls that are going to be set up around here, I wonder if we needed to do the whole laying down the soil thing. Yeah, it's just pretty much an organic way I'm following, guys, in terms of building the house. I obviously don't exactly have much of a plan. In fact, you could say that for the majority of the playthrough, to be honest, I don't really have much of a plan. I'm just seeing what happens. That might be a little bit too much, but we'll see how we go. Okay, yeah, that looks decent. Can I just add a little bit more soil here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. So in terms of connecting it to this section here, I won't bother for now until we're completely done with our build process. Okay. Cool. So now it's a matter of starting to lay down some walls for this area. Now, the flooring, I don't really know if I really want to use proper, like, stone floors. And I'm thinking, can we get away with doing, you know, like, paved floors? Since, you know, it's going to be a dirty sort of room full of soot and, you know, raw ores and metals and stuff, so I figure we could sort of keep this type of flooring going. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But I'm going to have to ruin some of it because, well, I need to sort of flatten the area out a little bit. Which is kind of unfortunate, but anyway, it is what it is. Or should we do flooring? I'm getting the feeling like putting in some flooring is going to help us quite immensely. But we're going to need so much more stone. Okay. It's gonna be the entry point there. Okay, that looks okay. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we're probably going to get rid of this wall, guys, and make it just a tiny bit smaller. There's no reason for it to be this big. Alright. I think I'm a little bit happier with that. Yeah, and we can decorate this part of the corridor. Question is, do I want this to be semi-open? Because I think what I'm going to do is on this side. So this side of the wall may actually be completely open. Or should it be enclosed? Should we actually have a building there? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Alright. Again, let's try our luck at actually building a structure here. Do I want some curvature? That could be nice. Okay, that looks pretty horrendous. I'm gonna have to fix that up at some point, but let's not worry about it for now. Okay, that doesn't look too bad, actually. Cool. Alright. So I might have something like that. And we could set up, you know, our advanced smelter on one side. And then two of our older smelters on this side. And obviously we're going to need to funnel the smoke out. Ideally though, I would have liked all of the smelters to be together. Actually, we need to get kilns in as well, don't we? So maybe kilns can be on this side and all the smelters together. So, and then we just need two chimneys. Because I think that kilns also need some chimneys, right? So... Okay, so one thing that I haven't really thought much about is what it means for our wall. Do I just maybe connect the structure to the wall itself? We can destroy and rebuild the wall if we need to. But yeah, good progress. Gonna try and see if I can fetch some food because we are running out and obviously don't want to be caught off guard. Let's do sausages and I guess we could just have some standard cooked wolf meat. Might not be a bad idea. Just use that up. We're gonna need to find some more stone very soon. And I think that's going to be pretty much what we do soon after we wake up here. There's also a matter of farming. Our flax is probably waiting for us already at the plains. So we could go back to the plains to try and harvest our flax. In fact, that's probably a priority because, well, we're gonna need heaps of flax, so why don't we just do that first? I'll grab all of these. Okay, how are we doing? Yeah, very nice. Alright, so we should be able to do this pretty quickly, right? Beauty. Alright, cool. So, let's get more flax in. I think we may have spaced out that line a little bit too much, but it's alright. Alright. Hopefully they all grow okay. Got plenty of flax to process now. And obviously we'll do it in a couple of batches. We'll get the processing on the way. We'll get it processing right away, and hopefully when we need it, we'll just have immediate access to all of that linen. Let's do more repairing here, and we'll throw some flax in here. Actually, we've still got a big bunch of flax just sitting around. Alright. And so before we go and find some more stone, I think we do have the ability to just use up a little bit more right now. I wonder if perhaps maybe it might be a good idea for us to also just play around with the placement of some of these things. Obviously we need to make sure that it all fits, right? And I'm thinking that the space is getting a little bit small. I originally thought the building would actually come out here, so I am sort of cutting it a little bit short as well, making it a little bit smaller. And I don't know if that's going to really be sufficient, so we might actually have to go with the original design of maybe moving the walls out here just to enclose a bit of a bigger area. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Still not entirely sure if I'm gonna fully enclose this, or if I'm gonna sort of let it be open. I kind of like the idea of letting it sort of be open a little bit more. But yeah, I guess you can't really do too much without more stone. So let's fetch some more. We don't have any stone sort of like sitting around somewhere. Don't think we do. Just gonna chuck that there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the fact that we can see flooring instead of a wall. So I feel like maybe we need to do something about that. Yeah, actually, we might need to do that right now. because I feel like I'm gonna have to redo the wall. So, or maybe not. Maybe I can get away with just doing that and okay, good. And hopefully I can actually fit this underneath as well. Yeah, okay, good. Brilliant. Okay. That wasn't so bad. And got a little bit more stone. Yeah, since we've got... Actually, no, we've got less stone. I'll chuck that there for now. And yeah, let's go look for some more stones. Can't remember if there are more stone formations around here. I think there are, so let's see if we can go find some. Actually, there's one thing that I've been really wanting to experiment with. A lot of people have been saying to try to leave a portal untagged around here at the home, and to actually bring a portal with you whenever you travel. And my assumption is that it's then going to allow you to connect two unnamed portals together. So, or unconnected portals together. So, I'm sort of, you know, banking on the thing to work here. Let it go, okay. Yeah, okay, so that's unconnected now. So I'm hoping that by setting up a portal out and about, we should be able to then just connect back to the previous portal pretty quickly. Actually, we do need a little bit of wood as well. I'm just gonna experiment like close by. Because then if it fails, then there's no point in bringing all of this stuff. Or actually, well, there is a point, because we could still set up another portal. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what's going on. So it's basically, because the portal has no name, it just connects to another portal that has no name. But I guess if you have a third, it'll probably not connect. Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. Something that I've only just learnt right now. I'm sure it's something that I should have learnt long ago. But, better late than never, as they say. So, I'm happy that I now know, and we should be able to get to and fro while we're exploring a little bit faster. Hopefully. This is copper, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I've got some rocks over here. Might be some rocks over there as well. I keep thinking to myself, I don't really want to destroy all of the rocks. I don't like having rock formations here and there. But yeah, here's good enough, I think. Let's just work on these big rocks here. Yeah, this is a big rock formation right here. Should be able to get a lot of stone. Is this where I probably want to use some of my stamina meads? Regenerate stamina fast, 160. It's just a one-time use though. Our bar doesn't even get up to 160, so I don't know if it's maybe a bit of a waste if we use it. Okay, good. Why don't we just quickly teleport back? Beautiful. So much nicer now that I know. Because I feel like in the past I've just been fussing over making sure I've got teleporters connected with specific names, and that has really been a pain to deal with, actually. So knowing that I can just simply have unconnected portals connecting to each other, or unnamed portals connecting to each other, that kind of simplifies stuff. I'm sure I'm still gonna make like mistakes here and there though, not remembering about bringing portals and such. So what I'll do is I'll gather one more batch of stones and hopefully that'll do the trick. Who knows, we might need a little bit more depending on how big we want to make some of these structures, but I'm not thinking of like making like grand sized you know, smelting rooms or anything like that. It's really just going to be hopefully functional to have our 2 kilns, our 3 smelters, and a little bit of storage for smelting related items. Okay, well, that's another batch right there. I might just grab the stones that have already been released, I suppose. Just so that they don't disappear on us. And I think I'm gonna leave the portal out there because, well, we can always fetch it when we need it. And if we are going to need more stone, then we may as well start our journey from here. Alright. Let's maybe do a obliterate. Well, we're not going to use the obliterator just yet, but we'll just dump stuff in there. And I think we're good to keep building here. Yeah, I think I want to probably keep things open on this side because I feel like when we are working around this area, it's probably nicer to be able to sort of jump in and straight into the corridor from this side. Either we keep it open or we make an entrance here, and instead of having, you know, like a nice sort of clean wall, it'll be like another door. We'll have a think about it. So as I said before, I think it might be a good idea for us to just try putting a few things, or trying to see whether or not we can fit all of our required structures in here. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't fit. Plus, if we do the kilns first, we could potentially block the entrance, which is not really what we want. Do we need 2 kilns? I think we do. I think 2 kilns is a requirement. Yeah, we definitely need to make some more space, guys, so... Yeah, it's late. Let's sleep again. Okay. So let's just see if that plan sort of works out a little bit more for us. So we're gonna need to fit 2 kilns, and then these smelters. I think we could potentially fit these smelters here. Maybe there's a case for extending this out a little bit more. That could be the answer. And then, obviously, we need this. And perhaps maybe we can put this sort of towards the back like that. I'm just trying to see whether or not it makes sense to maybe create a little bit more height. And I think maybe there is an argument for a little bit more height. Alright. Are we satisfied with the amount of space that we have? Definitely just gonna need to make a tiny bit more space here. Okay, so let's say we've got a kiln there, a kiln there. So that's our coal production. I'm pretty certain that smoke actually comes out from here, so we're gonna have to think about how to remove the smoke from this room. And then our blast furnace. We'll put against there. And I think maybe we will extend things out a little bit more on this side. So Yeah, the wall is going to obviously need to come up a little bit more. It'll do one smelter there, one smelter there, or potentially we could do a couple of smelters like that and reserve this section for some storage. Might not be a bad plan. And I'm still thinking that there would be some kind of an entry/exit around here. Yeah, this is looking decent. Probably do want to extend the wall a little bit more. I don't remember if we've got some core wood sitting around somewhere. There we go. Let me just experiment a little bit with some core wood. Yeah, so that's not a bad look, I don't think. What I'm not entirely sure of is how we would put a roof over this section, especially if it's angled. Might be a bit of an issue. Yeah, that's probably gonna have to do the job right there. It's not the cleanest, but... Anyway, that's a rough plan. Here we probably do want a door to enclose this space. I don't know. I don't know about this spot, guys. It looks a little bit tricky. I may even end up covering it with, like, a floor. Maybe. Yeah, the problem with some of this curvature, though, is going to be also putting the roof over it, right? So that's going to be tricky. In fact, I'm not looking forward to putting the roof over this place. These Grey Dwarves don't stop, do they? Oh my god, alright. I've lost track of the time, guys. I think it's about time we call this episode. I might actually take a bit of a break and see if I need to go away and sort of rethink certain sections. But I think we kind of have what we need in the current build here. I think there's enough space to get all of the things that we want in here. I think, if anything, I'm probably going to have to get rid of all of this. And we'll just make the wall straight. We're going to have to be careful and place more walls around here. obviously. We don't want anything falling apart. So, yeah. It's gonna be a big job. It's pretty much been building all episode, this episode, except for that little bit of flax farming. But that's okay, I guess, you know, sometimes we've got to have these slow episodes. But yeah, when we come back, we'll try and see if we can progress things a little bit further. And yeah, I might mix things up if we don't finish the build by the next episode, and we might go for a little bit more of an exploration sort of episode, the one after this, and we can go into the plains and look around for, well, we need to look for the, you know, runes and stuff so we can find where the next boss is going to spawn, because I have no idea who the next boss is and how we're gonna spawn them. I guess we might need to use those totems, as people have been saying, so we'll try and find some more of those. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.